everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Nikki Laskowski and I'm hopping on today to tell you how I just saved over $600 by finding out how I can replace my own light bulbs in my 2013 Cadillac XTS that my company bought for me, mind you. So back up about a week and a half ago, my fiance and I were at a movie and we came out. It was dark. We went to turn my car on. Headlights didn't turn on. Both of them were out. Okay. I call my dealership. I tell them I need to come in for an oil change and my headlights went out. I just need new bulbs. And when can you get us in? So about 4 days ago, they said, bring it on in. We'll get it looked at and taken care of for you. So I drop it off. Lo and behold, an hour later, they call me and they say, we can replace the headlights for you. We got a $79.99 diagnostic fee to find out about them. And I was like, wait, what? I told you that the headlights were out. It just needed new bulbs. So there shouldn't have been a diagnostic fee, right? But this is the kicker. It's going to cost $868 for 2 light bulbs to be put into my car. Well, yeah, ma'am, it's a big job. We got to take off the whole front end, the whole front bumper just to get to the lights. I said, you know what? Do my oil change and I'll get back to you on those headlights. So I look up good old YouTube where we are right now. And this little old man from Louisiana, a small town in Louisiana, got on, did a 5-minute video and said, yeah, this is what GM and your mechanics would like to tell you that needs to be done, but let me show you something. And he showed me how to do it, and that's what I'm here doing for you. So always check YouTube, guys. And let me tell you, the lights, okay, this is another thing. Back up a little bit here. So I not only looked up YouTube, but I thought, well, maybe my car isn't that simple because it is an XTS4. I don't know if that makes a difference, yada, yada. So I called my Cadillac dealership that we got another vehicle from and I said, hey, here's the deal. I had to bring my car into this shop, but if I take it into you, what would you charge me to just change the bulbs in the Cadillac XTS? Oh, ma'am, about $868, it sounds about right. That's what we would charge you to. And I'm like, what? Why? And the lady said, well, it's a lot of work. And I thought, you know what, power to her. She's a mechanic. She's in the service department answering my call. She's a girl. But she says, oh, we have to take off the whole front bumper. And I said, really? Because I said, you know, I just watched a video on YouTube and she got silent. Okay. Now I call over to this little mechanic shop in our neighborhood that Corey will sometimes bring our vehicles to for a quick, new tire or a quick oil change or whatever. And they've been pretty cool. And I said, they want to charge me that, well, ma'am, this is what all 3 places said. Cadillacs and parts for Cadillacs are really expensive. The lights are very spendy. And I said, $300 a piece though? Because they were going to charge me, if I haven't said this already, $598 just for the bulbs. Okay. I found them on Amazon Prime for $26 a piece. They were a little bit of a knockoff brand. They weren't the Sylvania ones, but I couldn't risk getting the knockoff brand and having them ordered to me because we are heading out of town and I need my headlights. So I had to go to AutoZone and purchase them myself, $149. Much better than $300 a piece, mind you, right? So I picked these up and yeah. So I'm going to show you how stinking simple it is. So both my headlights went out. Now also in the process of this, I thought, you know what? This is baloney. There's no way that GM engineers are this freaking stupid that they would design a car, especially in the 21st century, right? Design a vehicle that you can't just pop the headlights in and out. That made no sense. So guys, here I am, a girl. I'm not a mechanic. I'm actually a hair care rep. And I did it myself on one side. And then I thought, you know what? I'm going to pause and I'm going to continue and I'm going to show them how simple this is. So I put everything back just so you could see exactly how I did it. You do not have to remove the front end. So I'm going to turn my camera down a little bit, pop my hood and show you exactly what we're doing here. Okay. There's my beauteous Cadillac, the front end, so you guys can see. Hold on one second here. I'm gonna move this a little bit because my camera wants to tip. My light wants to tip, guys. All right, it should stay. All right, can you see? You can see. All right, so we just pop the hood. Every girl knows how to do that, right? Every guy. Okay, so I don't know if you can see this or not, but actually let's start with this side. Okay, so they said they have to remove the whole front bumper. Guys, I didn't need a tool. Watch this. Oh, really? Look at that. Oh my goodness, where are the headlights? Oh, it's right here. It's a little tight, mind you, just a little tight, okay? Hold on, I'm gonna up this just a little bit. Okay, check this out. It's a little tight in here to get to this bulb where this little case is. Watch this. Windshield wiper fluid. Wiggle this just a little bit. Pull it out. Windshield wiper fluid funnel here. Drop it in the vehicle, no big deal. Oh look, here's the headlight. Did I take off the bumper? No, look at this. Here we go. Here's the little circuit for the headlight. Back this bad boy out. There is a little wire connected to it here that you just kind of pop off. Bam, here comes the headlight. So we all know, right? Here's the old headlight. So now, mind you, whenever you're dealing with headlights, you must have gloves on because you can see right here. See that? That's a hot spot. That spot is probably where an idiot GM mechanic touched it with their fingers. You put on gloves because the oil from our fingers causes hot spots on these bulbs, and that causes them to fry out really, really quickly. So you guys saw how fast that was. Was that $868 plus an $80 fee? Was that worth that time? 5 minutes? So now mechanics make about $500 for 5 minutes of work. Not even that. Probably took me, what, less than a minute to pop that out? Then what you do is you open your new headlight. You guys, this is how stupid simple this is. And they say that the driver's side is the hardest to get to because of this funnel, but you can pull it right out. Okay, so it's in the box upside down so that you don't touch the light first. I'm sure they do that for a reason. All right, and then all you gotta do is pull the wire out of that little hole, okay? And you just match the plug. It's like almost like a USB cable. You just match that up with the plug on the little lamp here, the light. And then you very carefully drop this down in, and I'm trying to not even touch it with my gloves on just to be extra safe. And there's a little cylinder in here that the light fits into, and then you screw it to the left to pull it out, and then you just twist it to the right to get it in. So I'm just gonna come around here and make sure that I'm not hitting the light on this little cylinder in here without touching the bulb. And you just gotta go kind of slow. Okay, it's not a big deal. All right, we got it in. And then you just kind of wiggle around a little bit. Just until it locks into place here, and I haven't quite got it. So it's not a big deal. You just got to kind of feel for it. Okay. I'm getting it, I promise. This is the least of our worries though, right? Okay, we got it. Then all you do is take the cap, put that bad boy back on, and it even tells you on the cap which way to turn it. So to loosen it, you come to the left. To tighten it, you go to the right. Hold on, y'all, I want to make sure that. Okay, there we go. Just want to make sure that was in there and tight, because you don't want your headlights rattling around on the road, because you can really see it at night. And there might be little wires and stuff and tubings that you kind of got to lift out of the way. But the point is here is that it didn't require me to take off my whole entire bumper just to get this back on. And then it's just little finicky things like this cap, okay? I just got it back on. Then you take the old bulb and I just put it in here, okay? You pop this back in the hole. And there's actually a little hole next to this little case here that you can fit that into just fine. You put this back on this little case here. Just fits over these little knobs, and bam. I'm going to turn my car on now, and we're gonna see if we have two headlights, because like I said, I changed this side. I wanna show you something really quickly too. So this, let's see, this headlight right here, okay, this is where it is on this side. This little thing was in the way on this car, so all I did was just unscrewed 4 screws here on this air filter cap, and I just lifted it like this and set it up. So if you ever need to change your air filter on a 2013, there you go. And then, which they would probably charge you 200 bucks for. My dealership might charge you 2,000, but you know. And then what you do is you can just, this has 2 little prongs on both sides. Here, I'll show you both sides here. And I just push those in, pop that off. And then here's where I twisted the light. Took it out and then took the wire off, put the new one in, connected the wire. And then you just pop this bad boy back down, and I still need to place in the screws. But just to save time, I'm not doing that for you. I'm gonna shut this and I'm gonna turn on my Cadillac. And I'm gonna show you how simple of a job this was. Okay. So here we go. I'm gonna open up the door so we have some air. The lights should be, because you don't want to ever run a car in a garage with the door shut. Both lights should be working. Oh, look at there. There's my $800 headlight. And there's my other headlight that was out. Amazing, isn't it? All right, guys, thanks for tuning in with me. And again, do not let dealerships talk you into spending $1,000 for a light bulb replacement or 2 light bulb replacements. Also, if you're going to replace your bulbs, don't forget your gloves. Make sure your car is off so your engine's not hot when you're working in it. And then also change out both headlights at the same time. All right, peace out. Subscribe to the channel below if you found this valuable. Share it with others that need to change GM headlights or Cadillac headlights, because it's not an $800 job. Bye, y'all.